Yeah, great crowd, great win. We're fortunate. I'm really proud of our kids, just for fighting and hanging in there. Give William Mary's really good, extremely well coached. They were down a player. Other guys stepped up. I didn't have our guys ready to play early, but to our guys' credit, I thought my staff made a great suggestion at halftime. We decided to change our ball screen coverage and just switch everything. We decided to play a little bit smaller, and that helped us. But the resiliency of the group. It's been a long week, tough week. It's great. The game and the cause, it takes a lot out of you. So I was happy these guys gave me something to enjoy. This guy, he lives for the moment. He makes it, and this guy, I'm hard on this guy, but this guy was a killer tonight. Played the 4, played the point, sold tickets, sold ice cream at the half. He did it all. And these are my guys. They're tough suckers. I'm proud of our kids.
Mike and Eddie, can you just talk about feeding off the crowd today? How big of a factor did they play?
Just wearing this jersey today and everything leading up to this game, it was just a big moment. And Coach talked before the game and just said, you guys have any other juice in the tank, especially on this day, this would mean a lot to me. And we were down early, but we dug deep and came out with the win.
What do you think, Eddie, fueled the comeback in the second half?
Just everybody. We have a veteran group, so everybody just dug down a little bit deeper. Even if it wasn't Moto's night, Deshaun's night, we're a deep team and we used that to advantage. Dennis Sunstow probably played 20 minutes tonight. He probably didn't. It seemed like he played 20. He gave us all he had, and Zane Martin played great on Dixon in the second half and shut him down.
You think JD getting a few baskets, 2-3 baskets, and that getting it down to single digits was sort of the spark?
I think we all feed off JD. He's such a good teammate, good guy. He's I don't want to say it was his best game because it really wasn't. But then you look, 15 rebounds. The guy's hurt, can't practice. He's just tough. We got tough kids. I think Eddie was right. Zane and Dennis, for freshmen, gave us big minutes today. It's been different guys, different nights. It's a good win over a very good team. These guys, just tough kids we got.
How different was it to see people in the upper deck tonight?
It was definitely.
To feed off of that.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a little different. It was a great atmosphere though. We definitely fed off of that. I think that helped us. So with our comeback in the second half.
Mike, is that the biggest shot you can remember you've hit in a while or ever?
I hit a big one my freshman year against Elon.
Had a pretty big one at Northeastern a couple weeks ago too.
Oh yeah, I hit that big shot. But yeah, that's probably the biggest shot of my career so far. That was a big shot.
Was that play called for you? Take us through the play.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Coach Skerry told me to have my feet ready to shoot. But the dude jumped out early, so I just pump faked and I just shied in rhythm and it went out.
He did a good job. We expected zone. We gave him a man set, but we expected zone. And we also told the guys if it wasn't ready off the catch and shoot, we could get into one more ball screen, which we didn't have to get to. The good thing, Mike showed a lot of poise. He didn't force up a bad shot. We had enough time. The other guy that I should have mentioned, too, really quarterback, this was Brian Starr. 5 assists, no turnovers, 13 points. He's had a really good year for us.
Pat, talk a little bit about how the defense really keyed this victory those last 10 minutes.
Yeah, we strapped up. They're really good on offense, really good. And I don't know if it was a quick turn. I thought I didn't do a good enough job getting the message across early. We got carved up like a turkey on Thanksgiving. And then I said we changed our ball screen coverage and played a little smaller. There was nothing against Alex or even we just decided to play Eddie, Dennis, more athletic guys, and say we'll switch every ball screen. We felt like we have enough versatility just to stay in front of guys, and maybe that's something we should do more of moving forward. Maybe I haven't done it. I haven't done a good enough job with that. And I'll watch a lot of tape, not tonight. I'll watch a lot of tape tomorrow, and then we'll try to evaluate that and get better.
Dixon's are arguably one of the top 3 guards in the league. What did you try to do with him at the end of the game, and how did you feel Zane played him at times?
What's funny is Pat O'Connell handles our defense, did a really good job. Zane was guarding him, and if you told me Zane Martin was going to guard Dixon back in the fall, I'd say I'd be in a straitjacket and institutionalized. So I give the kid a lot of credit. He's going to be a really good player for us. And Dixon's good. He's not only shoots and they run good stuff from him, he's a good driver to his right. I really think our kids did a much better job of not fouling the last 10 minutes and showing our hands. Hopefully that's something that we can learn from.
In the last play, we tried to double him or just?
No, we just said we knew they were going to come to him. Most of their money plays are for him, we say, and we every ball screen here we got to switch. I thought we switched out pretty good. They came back, we switched out, and then most importantly we stayed down. I mean, look, you can always get beat on a last shot, but usually if you can take a guy out of a rhythm shot, you've done your job without fouling, and they didn't get to the rim either, you know.
But you also did seem to be a really good job at handling the ball in the second half. I think you had 13 turnovers early and then it ended up with 15.
Yeah, 12 in the first half.
Yeah.
I just think we were hyped up. Guys were a little bit overexcited. Like I said, I didn't do a good enough job having them ready. I thought Brian Starr really quarterbacked us in the second half, and we did a much better job of attacking their zone. You know, look, we know we're going to see zone because teams can't. It's hard to play us man to man. We're gonna post at positions like this, and then John and Moto. So we want to go in transition. We're really good in transition, and then we expect zone. We've got to do a good job taking care of it. I thought Starr really did a nice job for that today for us.
43 points from the bench, outscored the starters.
If you came to practice Monday and just split the teams in 5, it wouldn't flip a coin. It's a strength of the group is you know, and you know, I mean, this guy's been incredibly unselfish. He's a pillar for us because he's clearly a starter who's accepted it. I'm sure he'll be back in the starting line. He owes me a couple more games before I do it. That's all.
And Mike, it might be
kidding.
private, but it looked like you were about to have an altercation with somebody on William and Mary. Timeout was called, and Coach really went at you a little bit. I mean, could you talk a little bit about that?
I don't think I've ever went at Mike.
I don't know. It was just emotions was flaring. You know, I just needed to calm down a little. He was just telling me to calm down. That's it. It was nothing.
No, I think
serious.
this happens a lot. He knows he's a smart player.
Yeah.
And you get hit first, and then semi-retaliated, and you know we just got to be careful in those situations. These guys will go to the. I mean, I said they went to the monitor 3 times, Stan. I thought they were watching reruns of Homeland, for Christ's sakes. I mean,